Hello everyone, myself Chinmay from GM Institute College, AML Department, 6th sem, third year. Here is the title slide. This slide shows the title of my project, which is AI powered food ordering web application. This means the system is not just a normal food ordering app, but also includes AI based features to improve user experience. This presentation is part of my internship at Webstack Academic, as mentioned here. My name, myself, Chinmay Kapoor, and this is my registered email ID. The internship domain is MERN Stack, which means I used MongoDB, Express, React, and Node technologies. The project name is also mentioned again as AI powered food ordering system. In slide 2, internship overview. It says this slides gives an overview of my internship. The internship was conducted at Webstack Academic. The domain was full stack development using the MERN stack, meaning both front end and back end development were involved. The duration of the computer project. The mode was online, where all learning and project development were done remotely. In slide 3, goals of internship. It says this slide explains the goals of the internship. The first goal was to gain hands-on experience, meaning practical knowledge instead of only theory. The second goal was to understand how real-time applications work, such as how users interact with systems. The front-end and back-end communicate using APIs. The final goal was to build and deploy a complete working project, which I achieved through this application. In slide 4, project overview, it says this slide explains what the project is about. It is a web application designed for online food ordering where users can access it through a browser, user convenience. The system supports smooth cart and order management, allowing users to manage their selections efficiently. It focuses on improving speed and convenience compared to traditional technologies, which allows real-time interaction between users. This slide lists the main functionalities of this system. This slide lists the main functionalities of the system. User registration is displayed with proper details and pricing for user clarity. A card system is allows order placement and confirmation after selection. It is a basically admin access is provided to manage menu items and orders efficiently. In slide 6, technologies used. This matches your implementation details slide, but it says this project is developed using the MERN Stack along with additional technologies for payment and AI features. Each technology plays a specific role in building the system. React.js, uh, it is used to build the front end of the application, which is the user interface. It is responsible for displaying pages such as home page, restaurant listing, menu, cart, and orders. It follows a component-based architecture, which makes the code reusable and easy to maintain. It also allows dynamic updates without reloading the page. Next, Node.js runtime. It is a runtime and it is used as the runtime environment to execute JavaScript on the server side. It handles multiple requests efficiently using synchronous processing. This improves performance and scalability. Next, Express.js, it is backend. It is used as the backend framework. It is responsible for creating APIs and handling server logic. It acts as a bridge between the front end and the database. Next, MongoDB. It is used as the database to store data such as users, food items, and orders. And it also it stores data in JSON format. Next, React.js. JSON like format, making it flexible to JavaScript. Next strip, it is for user for secure payment processing. It allows users to enter such as recommendations. It enhances the system by making it more intelligent and user friendly. Next, integration. All these technologies work together to make the system scalable, efficient, and compliant. MongoDB stores data. Strip is a complete full stack system. See what is MERN Stack. This slide explains the core technologies used. MERN Stack is a combination of all technologies used together to build full stack MongoDB. MongoDB, it is NoSQL database and stores data in environment. Express.js, it backend framework for Node.js and does server logic and APIs, and or React.js. It is for front-end library used to build user. It is a runtime environment, runs JavaScript on the server. Together, this technology helps build a complete and efficient applications. Here, in next slide, you can see the architecture diagram. Uh, uh, Now, I will explain the architecture of the system. The application follows a three-tier architecture, which includes front-end layer, back-end layer, database layer. The front-end layer is built using React. It handles user interaction and displays data. Users interact with in backend layer. The backend request applies business logic and communicates with the database. It also provides APIs for the front end. In database layer, it uses MongoDB. It stores all the application data such as users, orders, and food items. It provides data flow. It is important. The data flow work as and sends request to backend. Backend process back to front end. This ensures smooth communication across the system. Final architecture line. This architecture makes the system scalable, efficient, and secure. User browsers available food items. Then the user selects systems and adds them to the cart. After that, the user reviews the order details before proceeding. Next, the user completes the payment process. Once payment is done, the order is confirmed and processed. Finally, the food is prepared and delivered to the user. This represents the complete user journey in the system. In next slide, slide number 8, key features of the project. It says this slide highlights the main features of the system. It includes login and sign up functionality for secure access. Restaurant and menu listing allows users to browse food options and add to cart. Future helps users manage selected items, and order placement allows users to confirm their orders, and its secure payment ensures safe transaction. Admin dashboard helps manage orders and menu items. Order tracking allows user to monitor their orders. AI-based recommendations enhances the user experience. In next slide, implementation details. In slide 9, you can see the details technology. This slide explains how the system is implemented using different technology. The front end is built using React, which handles the user interface. The back end is developed using Node.js and Express, which manage server logic and APIs. MongoDB is used to store all applications data such as users and orders. Strip is integrated for processing. AI used to add AI-based features like recommendations. All these technologies work together to form a complete full stack system. In slide 10, you can see the challenges and solution of our project. This slide explains the challenges faced during development. Payment integration issues were encountered and resolved. Unexpected bugs were identified and fixed. And next, Android image loading errors resolved. And next, fixed API integration issues. API integration issues were debugged and debugged AI model. AI model issues were also resolved through testing and debugging. These challenges helped improve problem solving skills. In slide 11, you can see the advantages of our project. This slide shows the advantage of the system. The system is easy to use and user friendly. It is easy to use and saves time. It also saves time compared to traditional ordering methods, and it smart recommendation. It provides smart recommendation using AI, and it ensures secure transition for users. Secure system. In slide number 12, you can see the future enhancement of our project. This slide explains future improvements like real-time delivery tracking can be added, and mobile application development. A mobile application can be developed, and multi-language support can be implemented for better recommendation. Conclusion of our project is slide MERN Stack application was and MERN Stack technologies and APIs were learned. AI and payment systems were integrated. Real world project experience was gained. Thank you. Here you can see the of project folder structure. Now I will explain the core structure of my project. The project is organized into two main parts, front end and back end, which together form a full stack application. First, root folder, project level. It is the folder, and this is the main project folder which contains both front end and back end code. It also includes configuration files and dependencies required for the application. And front end folder, here in front end for here you can see the front end folder. This folder contains the front end part of the application which is built using React. It is responsible for user interface and user interaction. SRC folder, this SRC folders like index.html, package lock.json, and package.json with config.js. This SRC, here you can see the SRC folder contains all the main source code of the React applications like index.html and package lock.json, package.json, and with config.js. And the component this SRC folder contains all the main source code of the React application. Here you can see the SRC code folder which front end is React application is used. And in component folder, the component folder contains reusable UI components used across the application. The page folders contains all the main screens of the application. Home.j in page file represents the home page where users can JSX. This file displays the list of restaurants available. and menu.jsx. This file.jxs, this files and confirm order the confirm order dot jsx. Placing the order, you can see the confirmation of the order before placing it. Payment integration. It handles payment process using strict integration. You after ordering the payment strip using integration orders success.jxx. This page shows the success message after placing an order. After placing an order, it shows the success message after placing an order. Order details.jxx sx. This file displays detailed information about a particular order. Order details manage orders. Admin users can view. They have their own account. They can view and manage orders and add item.jsx. This allows admin to add new food items to the system. Only admin can add the new items or new restaurants to the system. Users cannot add the food items to the system. Only admin can add the new restaurants and manage orders. And login.jxx and register.jsx. These files handle user authentication such as login and registration. These files handle user authentication such as login and registration for admin users. Profile.jxx, jxsx. This page shows user profile details. If you create a profile, it shows the details of your name, email ID, password, phone number, etc. This in context folder. This folder is used for global state management using React context API. For example, store user login information and sessional data like your user login information like name, user email ID, password, and session data. It will be stored. Utils folder. It says this folder contains helper function used across the application, and app.jsx. This is the main component where routing is defined for navigating between pages. Here API queues will be used in main.jsx. This is the entry point of the React application. In backend, here you can see the backend. In backend, the backend is built using Node.js, JS, and Express. It handles API requests, business logic, and database operations. Backend structure. Explain backend structure. Models defines database. Here you can see the models. It defines database schemas and roles. It defines API endpoints. API keys will be used in roles and controls handle logic. It controls the logic and server file. It runs the application. Last data flow. Data flow. The flow of data in this project is users interact with friend. The user interact only with the front end sends request to the backend. Front end will be sending request to the backend processes request. After front end sends request to backend processes the request. Database store or retrieve data. Database after backend processes request, the database will be stored or retrieves data. After that, response is sent back to front end. After all database stores and retrieves data, response is sent back to front end. This ensures smooth communication between all pods. Here is the ending line of a for project folder, and this structured organization makes the project easy to maintain, stable, and efficient. All right, now I will give you the most complete, detailed, step-by-step demo explanation. This was includes everything: UI, logic, and I will show the website. Now I will demonstrate the working of my project step by step. This is the home page of the application. Here you can see which is the entry point for the user. It is our project built by me. Now I will demonstrate the working of my project step by step. Here you can see the here you can now this is the home page of the application, which is entry point for the user. This is the home page for the application, which is the entry point for the user. And here you can add the restaurants, and here all available restaurants are displayed in a card format. Here all restaurants will be showing, and here you can see the how much restaurant is showing. And each restaurant card contains important details. Here you can see the each restaurant card contains important details such as restaurant name. Here you can see the restaurant name and location location and ratings. Here you can see the ratings and number of reviews. And at the top, at the top, we have a search bar which allows users to search for restaurants or specific food items. Here you can see the how if I type any restaurant name after clicking on search button, after refreshing, it will show the restaurant Manish Dum Biryani. You can order anything on that restaurant. Yeah, and we also provide filtering options such as here you can see the sorting by reviews and sorting by ratings. You can sort by reviews and sort by ratings on restaurants. And the behind the scene, when this page loads, React sends a request. When this here behind the scene, when this page loads, React sends a request to the backend API. The backend fetches restaurant data from MongoDB. The data is returned and displayed dynamically on the UI. And restaurant selection menu page. Uh, Menu page. It is when the user selects a restaurant and see if you select Empire Restaurant, the menu page, the menu will be there in the restaurant, and this page displays all food items of the restaurant. You can see the all food what is available in the restaurant. Items are categorized into sections such as starters and desserts. It is the starters like tandoori chicken, tawa, shawarma, and here is the bread. And here you can see the in KFC. Here you can see the desserts like chocolate cake and KFC meals. And each item shows here you can see the and each item shows see mutton chili fry. For example, mutton chili fry. It shows the image. Oh, sorry. For the image is loading. It's taking time. Right. You can see the each item shows name like fish finger and description of the for food and price, what price is availability, and it is in stock or out of stock. This helps the user make informed decision before ordering. Before ordering any food, the user can see the description and image and cost is suitable for him for ordering such items. Behind the scene, the restaurant ID is passed to backend. Backend fetches menu items from database. React renders the items dynamically. And here you can see add to cart function. You can add so much of items. You can add one or two items your wish. When the user clicks on add to cart, the item is added instantly. See, now when you click, when the user means me, when click on add to cart, the item is added instantly. Here you can see it is added instantly cart to the cart. At the same time, showing the number of items. If I add one more item, it can show behind the scene. Item data is stored in state context API. It may also be synced with backend or local storage. UI updates automatically without refreshing. Here in cart page, your order management will what you order, it will be showed order management. This is the cart page where all selected items are displayed. Each item shows in here, here you see the each item shows name, price, price, user can increase quantity of can increase quantity of if you want you increase or decrease, or you can remove completely. On the right side we have the order summary which calculates you can see the order summary which calculates the price.